Sometimes around 3 or 4 in the morning, if I wake up, I really like to read all of my emails from my subbies on YouTube. And I want to thank you guys for sending me beautiful emails about how the channel has helped you and that you love it and all that good stuff. I really, truly appreciate it. But I came across this one email this morning that got lost in the shuffle. It was from last month, but this email really just was expressing how upset they've become recently because they feel as if they haven't received their manifestations. It's been 3 years, no SP, the same job still, same circumstances, and they feel like their life has been this mundane thing that's just continuing like this. It's been 3 years and everything has still been the same, and they feel like their life has been boring and lackluster. And one of the things that they really stressed in this email was that they haven't been reacting. So they said, I haven't been reacting. I've actually been pretty neutral and calm about everything. And I feel like this is something that I've talked about before about waiting, but I want to talk about it really quick. I don't have time to make a huge video, but I really wanted to address this. You guys, you have to understand that if you feel like you are waiting, if you feel like you're waiting on things to change around you, you have to understand that waiting is a state, that you are in a state of waiting, and the state comes from lack. So waiting is reacting to the 3D. You may not think it because you're like, oh, I don't have any like super uptight or emotions about it. But waiting is also reacting to your 3D circumstances, right? So this is implying that I don't have what I want. And you say that you've decided, but now are waiting on things to change around you. And what is this doing, you guys? This is making the 3D your God or your power. And what is really the basis behind this? Because waiting is resistant to the present moment. If you are resistant to the present moment, you have to understand at your core that you are resisting yourself. You are resisting your true nature as I am. Remember, the present moment is the only moment that there is. And in this present moment, you are resisting who you are right now by waiting on something to change instead of exercising your God given power, right? And so I want to go over this passage of A Course in Miracles really quick, but it says, thinking something else is better is considered a manifestation of the ego, which operates on the principle of separation and comparison, essentially believing one thing is superior to another, thus creating a sense of lack and negativity. And I love that because this is what you have to understand, you guys. You are all that there is, meaning that same I am that's going to be in your desired reality is the same I am that is in your unwanted circumstance or desired reality, right? And the thing is with this is if you think that anywhere else is somehow superior or better to any one other circumstance that you've created, this is denying who you are as your nature, as the creator of your reality. That no, you don't have to stay in an undesired reality, but you don't reject it because it's your creation, right? So resistance to the only moment that exists right now is you resisting yourself. That no other place is better than where you are right now, right? And so what you are doing unintentionally is you're settling into the unwanted circumstance. You're settling into the unwanted circumstance. This is what I mean by making yourself small inside of your reality and then trying to manifest your way out of it. But it's such a arrogant point of view when you think about it, because it's, I've decided that I have my desires, but now the 3D, you show me, you prove to me that I am that I am. And you have to understand that God, your true nature, does not need validation, you guys. It doesn't need validation from its manifestations, from any outer circumstance. It is in the knowing that creation is finished because I am all that is. I lack nothing. I have no needs, and I don't need anything outside of me to validate my existence. I just am, and I choose to enter and embody any reality knowing that it's already complete. And in the knowing of that, the world is my footstool. This is basically what it is, you guys. If you're waiting on anything outside of you to change, that is not you stepping up and saying, I am all that there is. And I am declaring, as I am, that I already have my desires because creation is finished, and standing in that knowing it unfolds through you. But if you're just saying it and then saying, okay, now 3D, you show me, and you're watching and you're waiting for the 3D to change, you're not declaring who you are as knowing that it's a done fact, because you don't think that it is happening now. You think that something needs to change in order for you to be I am, or for you to be shown that you are all that is. Nothing needs to change in order for you to know that you are all that there is, right? So understand this: resisting the only now moment, but hoping, because this is what you're doing, hoping and wishing for some future to get here, it will never happen. And why is that? Because it's already here now, in the present moment, in the only moment that exists now. You have to enter and embody it, not intend and then just sit back in the other reality and wait on things to open up and show you that you already it. No, you entered that reality as the one true source by living in the end, knowing that it's done, and then everything else changes around you. So you're waiting and you're hoping, and it's just like you're almost there, but you never fully enter, you never fully grasp it, and your manifestation is always going to be just out of reach because you're intending, but you're sitting back and waiting for things to change out here, looking for things to change. But remember, these forms change around you, change around who you're being. So if you're not the person that already has it, you're just waiting on things to change. So you're like, okay, I'm sitting back, and then the 3D is just still doing what it's doing because it's looking at you like, I can only change if you change. If you declare who you are, if you command who you are, the world is your footstool, you guys. So, waiting, if you're waiting, you are still reacting to the 3D. It is a state. So, no matter what you do, if you think you're waiting on something to change, then you are manifesting more waiting. So, you have to enter it. You have to enter it. You have to embody it. You have to be in the end, knowing that you are already that what you desire to be, you guys. All right? You don't need anything out here to be different. It's because you know that you are the source, is why you get your manifestations, is why it unfolds through you. All right. So I wanted to keep this video really simple today, but it's mainly because you are resisting the only moment that exists right now by thinking that there's something else better or somewhere else better for you to get to than actually being here right now with who you are. You sitting there with all that power right now. You think it's somewhere else that's going to be somewhere better, but wherever you are is where it's great. Wherever you are is where the power is. So that tells you it can be nowhere else but where you are right now in the present moment. So I need you guys to really understand that. All right. So thank you guys for being here. Remember, don't forget all of my master classes that are coming up for next month in March, and the I Am Immersion Experience is down in the description box below. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, everything is down in the description box below. And yeah, you guys, your imagination living in the end as that person, as if it's already been a fact, as if it's already been your reality, that is what's on your side, and the world is on your side. Remember, everybody is in on it. All right. And I am on your side too. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.